Studio audience, please welcome to the stage relationship counselor, Katie Brown! I like the Valentine's Day red.
Thanks.
I
My
do.
feet don't touch the ground.
We got a large couch. We were supposed to hold giant band people on there, so it had to suit everybody.
Something that I'm used to.
It's how your patients must feel on their big giant couch. So is that what happens? Is that a real thing still? Do they do that?
I do have a big giant couch. I don't make them lay on it though.
Oh, okay. Like lay down, relax. Tell me your personal secrets. So how are you doing? Excited for Valentine's Day?
I am.
You are, really?
Yeah.
What do you think about people who are not excited for Valentine's Day? That's a thing.
I think that is definitely a thing. And it's okay. It's absolutely okay. I mean, if you don't have a significant other, I wouldn't blame you for not being excited. At one point, I wasn't excited either.
That's fair enough. That's fair enough.
Yeah.
So tell us a little bit about your practice and what you do.
I'm a psychotherapist, a licensed clinical social worker, and also a yoga therapist. I have a holistic practice going on right now.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's a lot of different things. So do you ever incorporate all three of those things? Like, can you find like relationship yoga, psychotherapy? Like, is that a thing?
Well, the relationship yoga I haven't worked out yet,
Okay.
but it's coming soon.
Kama Sutra.
Right. Breathe into your partner.
Harry, breathe into me.
Hold on.
I'm doing that way. Let me know when you launch that. I'll show up by myself. So do you think that Valentine's Day is good for couples, or does it put too much pressure on couples? I mean, what is your view overall on Valentine's Day?
I love Valentine's Day for couples.
Okay.
Only for the simple fact that a lot of the times couples don't make their relationship a priority. After a long time of being together, you kind of forget there's all these different responsibilities involved, children, house, bills, all these things going on. And so it's that special day to celebrate your love for one another.
Yeah, totally. That makes a ton of sense, actually. So I mean, I hear a lot of flack. I can hear like, "Oh, I love it." You know, especially people who have kids. Mm-hmm. I feel like it's fun for them because they get to make all the arts and crafts.
Right.
But then when you ask them about their own personal relationship, like, "Oh, you know, we're gonna try to get reservations at this thing."
Right.
You know what I mean? And I feel like, is it really about dinner? But that's what I feel like it becomes now. It's like, can we get a babysitter? Can we get dinner? Hopefully it's not on a weekend, so it's not super expensive.
Yeah.
You know, that sort of thing.
And honestly, it does become a burden if it's like that. But it would be important if it was a burden to get creative. Right?
So what sort of things would you find to be like would you recommend certain things like outside of maybe just the dinner and, you know, maybe they enjoy a long hug? Like, you know, like beyond that, like.
Well, you don't really have to go out, right? You can just kind of celebrate the whole week. Some people celebrate their birthday for a week. So literally.
I do that. I'm like, I'm birthday month. October is mine. People, it's mine.
February's mine. But you can anticipate, this is our love week. So basically, you know, sending love notes to one another, making out like you're teenagers again, setting up an email account where you just send each other jokes and naked pictures and all the different things that would kind of excite you for the day to come. Mm-hmm.
Awesome. I love getting naked pictures. Not on Facebook, though. I don't know you people. Don't send them to me. Blocking my Facebook now.
Or Match.com. Yeah.
I just opened a can of worms in it.
Absolutely.
No pun intended by the word worm. How do you feel about Maury Povich and like the paternity test thing? Do you think that's good for relationships or bad for relationships?
A paternity test?
Have you seen that?
No. Am I wrong?
Audience, should we enlighten her on the Maury Povich paternity
Enlighten
test?
me on Maury
relationship
Povich.
thing? So let me tell you about this. It's a thing.
Okay.
Right? Am I right? Yeah. Okay. This is out of blue for you, and I'm sorry about this. Do you know who Maury Povich is?
I do. He's a talk show host.
Yes, he's
correct?
a talk show host.
Okay.
So he has this thing. See, you have a job. That's how you know that you don't know about this, because it only happens during the
day.
Yes,
right.
Exactly. So he has this thing where people go on to determine if they are or are not the baby's fathers.
Right.
And it's
Okay,
like,
yes,
you better step up and like that.
I've seen this on Jerry
So you know what I'm
Springer.
talking about. Okay, so do you think that's a healthy thing to do on television? Like, if that's your only means of finding out, maybe who your baby daddy is.
What do you think?
I don't know. I've done it
How
twice.
would you feel?
How do you think I know who my dad is?
I'm sorry.
I'm just kidding, Dad. I'm sorry.
I don't know. I think it's probably in bad taste. Yeah.
Bad taste?
Yeah.
Okay, so we shouldn't do
I
it on
think
the
that
show.
would be really shocking.
Okay. That was our litmus test. Should we do it on the show or not? San
Definitely
Diego
do it on the
paternity
show,
test.
but
It would get us the ratings.
I mean,
More is not going to live forever.
if you're willing to do it, if you're willing to put your life out there, more to you.
Can you be the counselor in the back room that's like, it's okay, Ginny.
I don't know if I want to pet.
We're gonna find. I think they hover. They hover. It's okay, Ginny. We'll find out who the baby daddy really is.
Oh goodness.
Okay. Now I feel so bad for asking that question. You're like, what is this? Who is this guy and why?
Oh no, I love you already.
Well, awesome. So is there anything else that we should know? You can tell us Valentine's Day. Good relationship tips, One day when somebody likes me. Oh. I'm joking. People,
I like you.
I have at least 2 people who like me. I'm just joking.
Me too.
High five. So, okay, yes. So, no, but what's a good, if I was in a relationship now, how can I make it healthier? And without Valentine's Day. What's an everyday Valentine's Day thing?
An everyday Valentine's Day, like I said before, making it a priority.
Okay.
Honestly, long-term relationships, they end up being very predictable and dependable, right?
What does that mean?
So it's built on it, right?
Okay.
Predictability, routine, all of those things. But what ends up happening is it squelches desire. And so what you want to do is create spontaneity and fun within the relationship. And so never lose that creativity. That creativity that you had when you first met your husband or your wife or your boyfriend or your girlfriend. That's what you want to keep going.
So take them immediately to the warehouse spaghetti factory. You'll never guess where we're going, honey. I want it to be like Joe's Crab Shack too, where it's like a metal table and they just dump the spaghetti on and they give you a fork. That's what I want.
Right.
That would be actually rad though. I would do that.
I would.
You would do that. That would be fun.
Red Lobster.
Yeah, it's not like that though. We know that. In Texas, it's much more kosher than that. Okay, that's good advice though. That's good advice. You guys will take that in, do that in your relationships. Spontaneity. So, well, thank you so much for joining us tonight.
You're welcome.
It was awesome. I hope to have you back on. I don't know, we need to do something like that, like a public couples therapy session or something. I'm just joking, you guys. Come on, it's funny.
Public couples yoga therapy session. With touch.
And mosaic sensor signs.
Some people call that X-rated, but
yeah. I can't see what's happening. All right, thank you guys. You guys give it up for Katie.
Okay.
No, you sit. We're gonna keep you. Yeah, you sit. You're good. Okay. When we get back, we are going to have Dr. Seahorse with us. And we'll be back right after this.